I'm Scott, these are the bricks, and this is the review. And welcome back, everybody. Today we have set number 42123, the McLaren Senna GTR. 830 pieces for a price tag of $49.99. You can buy it on the cheap from Amazon or Walmart for about $39.99 actually. That's where I saw the prices for. From the extent of my research, you can probably find it cheaper on other sites as well. I do believe that the set is retiring soon by the 2023 winter, so by December. So if you haven't got a chance to pick it up, you know, make your decision after the end of this video. I got mine obviously on sale from, oh, where did I get this from actually? No, I got this from Lego. I actually got this for Lego for full price. I bought two of them as a gift and one for myself because I thought it would be interesting to build. And let's say it was quite the opposite. Let's talk a little bit about this car first before we dive into the actual set. Alright, so a little fun facts about the actual car. The McLaren Senna GTR is the GTR version of the McLaren Senna. Amazing. GTR, for those who do not know, stands for Giant Turd Racing. Awesome as well. This thing only comes in a limited availability of 75 units because they only made 75 of them. Goes for a price tag of $1.65 million. It's a wonderful looking track car, which means that it is illegal on most public roads, actually all of them. And this is actually the first Technic set for McLaren. They have other McLaren cars in Lego, but this is the first time we've ever seen it in Technic. Let's go for some other fun facts, which are actually on the back of the box, which you can read right there. I think that's pretty cool. And actually, from what I remember on Top Gear, this car can actually go to 188 miles per hour in about 18 seconds, which is kind of fucking amazing if you think about it. It's a fast motherfucker. And not only is this motherfucker really pretty fast, it's actually a pretty interesting car. So it's a track car and it has some cool little features. First off, kind of being the spoiler here. This one can lower or raise as an active spoiler, which is pretty dope. On the back here, you have this wonderful diffuser, and on the outside, you have the exhaust right here, which is sport-tuned and pretty awesome. Over here in the actual car, you have a glass case, which kind of encloses on the engine, so you can look inside of it. And it actually has a nice fast fire extinguishing foam, so in case this thing heats up too hard and too fast and catches on fire, it can quickly extinguish those fires, because this thing runs very hot. It has a wonderful V8 engine in the inside. These door panels actually on the actual McLaren Senna have a window so you can see the trousers of the people in the car, which is a common joke. I hear a lot about it, but instead they close them up. And then pretty much on this side, you don't actually have windows. They just have little panels so you can slick and move it. Then you have the front over here, which is pretty dope on its own end, and all these wonderful aerodynamics on the car just to keep it. It's very low to the ground, and it's actually a very fast machine, which I really enjoy. And with all those wonderful stats and features to this car, did Lego do this car justice in Technic form? Well, the answer is simple. Okay, so first off, it looks like garbage. It doesn't look like a Senna to me. It looks like completely fucking shit. The Senna is a very wonderfully done aerodynamic car. It's just a very beautiful thing, low on the ground, and it's just very wonderfully curved out to go to the flow of aerodynamics. And I just do not think this car captures that at all. You have these scoops here which look fucking god awful. There's no connection to it, no fluid movement into it. It just doesn't look good. The spoiler itself is passable at most, but just not exciting. It's kind of bulky in my opinion. Don't like it. And this part in the back is supposed to be more see-through so you can actually see the engine, but they enclose it out and it kind of looks like shit. I got this thing on here which moves. I don't really know what the point of that is. And of course, the playability is that it rolls, but the steering wheel doesn't work, which, by the way, in the cockpit, the steering wheel isn't even the accurate wheel for the Senna. The Senna uses one of those F1 controllers like that one. This one does not do that. And instead of having steerability with the steering wheel, you have the Audi belly button attachment right here, which you can take off if you want to look more like the Senna, but it won't do any other justice because it's just complete shit. The bonnet here is more floppy. It's not really well placed in there with the Technic pieces, so it's kind of shitty. I don't hate the front end look of it. It just looks too spaced out and is kind of garbage. 46 labels on here, so it's just kind of gross on that end. Richard Mill, whatever that is, that's a watch company. I thought it was a driver, but it's not. Found that out. I'll give it a plus on this one. I do like the actual curvature of the front glass over here, the windshield. Front glass or windshield. I do like the way that cockpit kind of shapes out. That's pretty dope, but other than that, no. It just looks too skinny. Doesn't look like the actual McLaren itself, and I'm just not a fan of the actual thing. The cockpit lacks any detail or creativity. The doors do move. That's fucking cool, but it's very flimsy, and you can easily break that up. But the cockpit, as you can see inside, does not have any fucking creativity at all. No stickers, no dashboard, nothing. Just really dumb. And I just really hate that a lot. You do have these nice little translucents in the back here. Diffuser is okay, but nothing spectacular. The build itself was boring, and I just couldn't get into it. I was trying to watch anything on YouTube to get out that straight. Oh, another thing, on the wheels here, you have a brown axle, you have a gray axle, and it repeats over here. I don't know why we just couldn't use, and it's 2 brown axles on that side. Like, what's going on with that? Maybe I didn't build that correctly. Maybe something's wrong with it. I don't know, but it just doesn't look that good. And on the box, that's actually how that's set up. So I know I didn't do it wrong on that side. Maybe that side. I just don't. But playability-wise, yeah, it rolls. It does what it needs to do. It turns. But that's it. It's not special. I don't like it. You do have some engine movement, as you can tell right there, which is pretty dope. You can't really go wrong with that. They do a good job always on the end, but no, it's not a good job for Lego Technic, and I do not like this set at all, and I can see why it's dropping down on sales, because who's really buying it? And it's a damn shame, because the McLaren Senna GTR is a bomb-ass car. 814 horsepower, 100 miles per hour, and this is the actual track version, and it's so cool. And the blue looks great with the light bluish gray. Everything looks wonderful color-wise, and the stickers are correct, and everything's just, it has potential, but it's just, I hate it, don't like it, piece of shit, piece of garbage. That's all I really got to say about this set. And that pretty much wraps up this review for the McLaren Senna GTR, set number 42123 from Lego Technic. Complete piece of shit. Don't waste your time on it. No wonder it's going down on sale. And when it retires, I will be very fucking surprised if it gains any resale value afterwards. I mean, you think you're getting a good deal, 830 pieces here for $49.99. It will be price per piece, you know, but it's Technic, so you don't really get that. But if you're going to get a Technic set, if you have an itch to build a Technic set, go outside and hit your foot on a fucking rock or something. Just get over that sensation, because this ain't it. Especially if this is the only set available, this ain't it. Save your money, get something else. Go get the Bugatti Bolide. That is such a better build than this one is. I think this is absolute dog shit garbage. And that's all I got to say about the 42123 McLaren Senna GTR. What a fucking shame. Thanks for watching as always. I'm Scott. This was the bricks. That was the review. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you like my content, comment as always. I'm always down to talk to you guys. And thank you as always for loving and supporting the content that I make. I'm going to keep trying to do it every week like this. So thank you. And as always, thanks. Do I say thank you too much? I think I might do. But anyway, thank you.